Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. In 2010, precious metal prices were correcting a little bit, if I remember correctly. That summer, especially, and I was looking for an opportunity to buy more silver, and I think I was buying a lot of foreign silver coins because they would often go at a discount relative to silver. And also around the same time, one of the most popular songs was How Low Can You Go? And I'd be watching the markets, and then the song would come on the radio, and I literally thought the song was written about taking advantage of the markets. Why? I kind of knew it wasn't, but the two concepts became intertwined in my mind. And I bought a lot of silver during that time. And in November of 2010, I hit the 1,000 ounce mark, which was a big goal of mine ever since I was a kid, believe it or not. And for many years, I always get excited when precious metal prices dip because I get to buy more. The way I look at it, I need a certain amount of gold and silver someday to do something, right? Whether it be to fund my own retirement, or maybe I might have children someday, right, in their college education. Um, uh, I haven't really closed off to that idea just yet, right? My biggest fear is, I know this sounds weird, but my biggest fear is that I'm going to stay too healthy for too long and have to fund a very long retirement. I know it sounds weird, but at the same time, I love my good health. I just don't love the longevity of it, right? I want quality over quantity. If I could have it my way, I would like to take some of my later years and use it to enhance my earlier years so I have a shorter but healthier retirement, right? But I don't think good health ever works that way. It usually works the other way around, right? The healthier you are, the longer you live, right? But the way I like to look at it, there's some day, we don't know what day that is, that I'm going to need some number of ounces. And we don't know the number of ounces either of gold and silver. And so the lower it is on the way there, the better, right? It's kind of like if between now and when you go on vacation, you want the currency of your destination place to be cheap, right? That's the way I like to look at it, right? And so I'd get really excited, and then the price would dip. How low can you go? And that's the song that I've been singing for 15 years. I'm not so excited anymore about dips anymore. Lately, when I've been checking the precious metals, and I try to not check it too much because sometimes it ruins my emotions for the day. I definitely would not check it the morning of before I go on a serious date or a job interview or a road trip, a vacation. I wouldn't do that because I don't want to ruin the mood. On a lonely Saturday when I have nothing better to do, maybe. But when I check it, I hope that it doesn't correct. And here's why. I recently had some turbulences at my workplace. Nothing crazy. It's just that, let's face it, there's a lot of adversarial relationships at work, right? And I find that when I'm negotiating with my boss or one of my students is really giving me a hard time. I need to put my foot down, set some boundaries. And I realize that I have $1.5 million worth of precious strategic metals, mining stocks, all together. $1.5 million. I realized that, hey, maybe I could actually set some boundaries and be myself and direct my own job instead of being dragged around, right? And so I love that, and it probably will help me get to 2 million and 3 million if I could set these boundaries, right? Unfortunately, when I was buying the dips, and I didn't want to sell any of my precious metals because the price was not good, so I really didn't have any liquid wealth, and I'm negotiating these things at work. Oh my God! If I lose this, I'm gonna be forced to sell my precious metals at a loss, or I'm gonna starve tomorrow, or I'm gonna have to move back to my car, or even back home to my parents. And so it forces the hand in weird ways that I don't want it to. And so lately I've been singing, How high can you go? How high can you go? How high can you go? This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.